What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and this is my Blu-ray haul video for the month of September. I'm calling this Feeding My Addiction because I'm addicted to buying movies. So without further ado, let's just get into this video. These videos are going to be very light. It's going to be a very different type of video. I'm not going to put so much time and effort into the editing process or the quality. It's really just going to be about me showing you a bunch of movies that I picked up during the month. So anyway, the first movie is I got this from Big Lots for like $3, and that's Black Sheep. Classic film. Really love it. Haven't watched it in a long time, so really looking forward to watching this comedy again. I mean, Chris Farley and David Spade, they were the original or the OG like comedy duo in terms of like movies. So yeah. Then we got, I did an entire review series on this franchise. I did not do a ranking because, well, I'm not very passionate about this franchise, but that is the Rambo collection. This is all four Rambo films before Last Blood, obviously. So First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, and 2008's Rambo. Again, I did do reviews of all of these films. You can go check out my channel. They're pretty current, so you could probably just find them like within the past week or two. And then I also did one for Last Blood. I was going to rank this series, but I decided, you know what? Not a big fan of this series. Really, the only one that's good is the first film, and so just decided not to do a ranking video. But it's cheesy 80s action. Rambo 2008 is actually pretty good as well, but the one that I probably would actually watch is Rambo First Blood. Then we have, oh, here we go, all three. We have a trilogy of films that I also got at Big Lots for a really good deal, and that is the trilogy of the J.J. Abrams Star Trek films. We've got Star Trek Into Darkness, and Star Trek Beyond. These two are in 3D. I didn't get them because they're 3D. I just got them because I saw them there. I've only watched the first one, and I really enjoy it, so kind of hoping that these can kind of get me to Star Trek. I know that a lot of Trekkies are pretty upset with this trilogy because it's not true to the original concept of Star Trek, but I'm okay with it. And really, J.J. Abrams made a Star Wars type movie for the Star Trek community, so I'm down for that. The next two, these are ones for October, but I'm really excited about these. These were released just this week by Arrow Video, and that is Hellraiser and Hellbound Hellraiser 2. These are two phenomenal films. Well, the first one's amazing. It's one of the most underrated, most underappreciated horror films of all time. It's not a slasher. It's just a very interesting kind of cult horror film, I would say. A lot of violence, a lot of gore. Frank is a very creepy character, and I just absolutely love this film. But the reason why this film doesn't get talked about enough is because of the fact that the rest of the films in the franchise, other than two, are pretty garbage. They don't even have anything to do with Hellraiser. They just kind of throw Pinhead in there for like 15 minutes, and they're like, "That's a Hellraiser movie." Hellbound Hellraiser 2. I've only seen it like once, and it's been probably about 5 or 6 years since I've actually watched this film. So looking forward to rewatching it. I remember that I actually liked it, so we'll see. And these are still sealed. Haven't even opened them yet, so that's pretty awesome. The next film, another Big Lots one, Blind Buy. Figured I'd watch it for Halloween, and that is this horror film called Incarnate, a PG-13 like Exorcist style movie. So we know that there's not going to be a lot of gore. There's not going to be a lot of like violence or like true scares. There's probably like a lot of jump scares, but this is one that I might watch for my movie marathon with my buddy Nate. So yeah, can't really talk any more about it. Aaron Eckhart's in it. That's cool. The next movie I got for free from the Disney Movie Rewards, which is pretty dang awesome, and that is a Pixar movie, and that is Monsters University. I love the first Monsters Inc. I actually saw this at the drive-in theater years ago with on a double date with my buddy. You know what? Like this movie, the first time I watched it, wasn't a big fan of it. Second time I watched it, I really liked it. It actually kind of suckered me, and not as good as the original, nor is it trying to be like that, but great cast of characters, great world, had to get the sequel. Even every Pixar film is coming to 4K. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to upgrade all of them to 4K, so we'll see. You can't beat free. The next movie is just came out this past week, and that is Child's Play, the remake. I really enjoyed this film. You know what? Is it great? No. but it is a lot of fun. It's so funny, and I really love what they do with the character of Chucky and his relationship with Andy. I love that they explore that in this film, and yeah, great slasher film. Love my slashers. Of course, gotta love Child's Play. And I just watched it again this past week, and I still really enjoyed it. The next movie is a triple feature, and this is actually the newest one that I just got, and that is Friday the 13th, The Killer Cut, and Nightmare on Elm Street, and Freddy vs. Jason. I have watched all of these films. Friday the 13th, the remake, it's okay. Trent is one of the worst characters I've ever seen on screen. Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake, it's darker, but it's kind of goes a more pedophile route, and I'm not a big fan of the CGI Freddy that we get in the film. And then Freddy vs. Jason, I love. That was a movie that I rent at my local video store called Video King back in the day with my buddy Roy. We'd watch Freddy vs. Jason like every weekend. It was definitely by far my favorite Friday the 13th film back then. So I'm actually going to be doing a review series on Nightmare on Elm Street for October for Halloween. And I figured I'd get these two movies, Freddy vs. Jason, Nightmare on Elm Street, and came in a triple pack for like $12. I was like, frick yeah! And it's just all the DVDs, the Blu-rays are all separate. So we have Friday the 13th, The Killer Cut right there, Nightmare on Elm Street the remake, and Freddy vs. Jason. So looking forward to watching these for Halloween. Again, love my slashers. I love them. All right, this last little stack is 4K steelbooks. Didn't get any like just 4K titles, but I did get 4K steelbooks. I guess I got like 5 of them. Yeah. Anyway, the first one is the live action remake of Aladdin. I gotta say, Aladdin, the animated film, is my all-time favorite animated movie. I was very, very skeptical about this movie. The trailers did not sell me at all. I thought we were gonna get a ton of garbage. I went in with low expectations, and I gotta say, I freaking enjoy myself with this film. Is it as good as the animated film? No. Is it a great film per se? No. But it is very fun. It has a lot of heart. I love the things that they add to it. And this is, in my opinion, this is the best Disney live action remake that's out there. And the music's great. I do like the new song. It is kind of placed in a weird spot, but honestly, bringing Princess Jasmine, my childhood animated crush, on screen, absolutely incredible. Naomi Scott she's beautiful and she's talented. I mean, what's not to love? But I love this steelbook. Take a look. You got the lamp there. You got obviously the Aladdin, which is really nice. It's embossed, and then it's a smooth finish or gloss finish. The back we have the Cave of Wonders with some camels in the back. I don't know if you can see that really well. The spine, I guess, which I don't know. A lot of people show off spines. And then we have, I'm not going to take out the discs, but we have the parade scene for the introduction of Prince Ali, which is my favorite song in the live action remake. It's not my favorite song in the animated soundtrack. I will tell you when I talk about it, which is the next movie. The next 4K steelbook is Aladdin, the animated film. I had to get this. Saw this on the Signature Collection. Just had to get it, which is funny because back after I watched the live action remake, I realized I didn't own this movie on Blu-ray. So I went to eBay, bought like a UK version of the film on Blu-ray, watched it once, and then found out this movie was coming to Signature Collection. So I was a little pissed because I already spent money on it, but I was like, it's my all-time favorite animated film. Of course, I'm gonna buy the 4K steelbook, and really happy I did. I actually went to Best Buy, picked this one up, didn't realize, but it actually had a scratch like right here, like on the entire front that was really huge. And I went back to Best Buy. Luckily, they were able to find one, the last one that did not have a scratch on it at all, which is this one. And luckily, I was able to get this one because they gave me another one, but it had a scratch on it that was slightly smaller, but it was like still very noticeable. And so I'm really happy that I actually have one that's doesn't have scratches on it. But anyway, here's the front. Really like this front. Again, a glossy finish. You have the Aladdin embossed right there. The genie. And then open it up. Again, I'm not going to take out the discs, but you have the palace kind of, as you can see. Haven't watched it on 4K yet, but I will watch it on 4K very soon because I absolutely love this film. All-time favorite animated movie, and in my top 10 easily of favorite films. Alrighty. Okay, then I have trying to complete the Captain America franchise of Steelbooks. I ended up getting Captain America, the First Avenger 4K Steelbook. I have the Winter Soldier one, which is awesome because now I can have all three, or now I can have this one with it, and I can have this one with it, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. This is my all-time favorite MCU film. So now I have these two, and I've had this one for a couple months now. So this is Captain America Civil War, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and Captain America First Avenger. I am so happy I finally have every Captain America film in the trilogy on 4K Steelbook. Again, you know, I've had this one for a couple months. I bought it like kind of right when it first came out, but not really. So I've had this one for a while, and finally I was able to get these two, which is always awesome. So luckily I'm able to complete my my perfection, I guess, of trying to get all three Captain America films on 4K Steelbook that all match. That's the great thing, is they all match. Now all the MCU older films are coming out in 4K Steelbooks like this. So I don't know if I'm going to go too extreme like that and get all of those so that way they all match, but at least I have one franchise that does match completely, and I'm happy about that because it is what it is. The last 4K Steelbook I got, and the last Blu-ray I have of this Blu-ray haul of Feeding My Addiction September, is the 2017 It. This is the new Steelbook that came out from Best Buy. I had to pick this one up. I really love this Steelbook. I did not have it on 4K nor on Steelbook, and I want to get Chapter 2 on Steelbook, so I figured I'm obsessive, guys. If I have one movie on Steelbook in the franchise, I gotta get them all. That's my problem. I'm OCD about it, but really love this Steelbook. It's got a matte finish. The front right there, you have the shadow of Pennywise, you have Georgie, and then you have Georgie's boat. The inside, I'm not going to take out the disc again, but it's Georgie and Pennywise at the sewer. So really awesome Steelbook. Did watch this one in 4K. It looks incredible, so definitely step up from my Blu-ray. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's all of the Blu-rays that I got for this month's haul. What did you guys pick up? Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Did you get any of these exclusive Steelbooks or anything like that? Let me know. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.